Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, Firefly Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading for what's coming towards you in love. It has been a while since I did a love reading specifically, so I thought it'd be good to check in with you guys about that. This is a general reading and it might not resonate 100%, but if you would like a personal reading, the info is in the description box. So we have here the 4 groups for what's coming towards you in love, and we're picking up on the strongest energies for love. Okay, so not just little things here and there. This is the strongest energies that are going to be popping up because I want to get just one thing, not several different messages for you. I'm going to use the regular Universal Rider-Waite. I will get clarification from a different deck and I'll see what other kinds of cards I end up getting for you. So here are the 4 groups, and as usual, just go with whatever you're drawn to the most. And here we have group number 1, which is the rose quartz heart. Right? Did I say that? Yeah, rose quartz heart. That's group number 1. Group number 2 is citrine. Group number 3 is malachite. And group number 4 is blue onyx. Okay. So again, we have group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, and group number 4. Timestamps will be in the description and in the comments. And I apologize in advance if random sounds pop up. It is a festive Saturday outside. There was music playing earlier, but it stopped, so it might come back. So whenever you guys are ready, I will see you at your reading. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 1, which is the rose quartz heart. So let's get right into it. Spirit, this reading is for group number 1. And what is coming towards them in love, Spirit, specifically in love or romance or anything like that. Please provide us with clear guided messages for group 1. Okay, group 1, let's see. Spirit, for group 1, what is coming towards them in love, please? Please and thank you. What is coming towards group 1 in love specifically? So you guys are the extra love-centered, most likely, because the rose quartz is in fact for love, and it's also for heart healing, things like that. So you have here the Page of Pentacles. This is telling me that what is coming towards you in love, this is showing an opportunity. This is showing almost like a glimpse that something quite prosperous, or perhaps let's say stable or loyal, is coming towards you. Okay, so the Page of Pentacles, sort of like that opportunity, that messenger, and the Pentacles is a suit, you know, the earth energy there, where I always see prosperity and stability with this. So this is actually a really, really good starting card. It's bright energy so far, even though it's just one card. Spirit, for group one, oops. For group one, what is coming towards them in love, please? Please and thank you. For group one. Yeah, a lot of brightness in that card. And it's just already it's a high vibration, which, you know, the fact that it's the first card is even more powerful there. So then we have here the Six of Pentacles. So more Pentacles. Yes, this is something that's very stable. Normally I get a bunch of cards, but just from these two here, I do sense a lot of bright energies. So we have here, so I'm not going to interpret everything yet, right? Because there's only two cards, but the start of it is very much already telling. It's very telling of what is what's to come in either this situation or even this relationship, which we'll find out. So for you guys in group one. So yes, Six of Pentacles. There is this fair exchange here. So this is going to be very good news for any of you guys who have in the past struggled with an unstable relationship, or let's say a relationship or situation that was unfair to you, where you were giving too much of yourself away to the other person or not being appreciated, that kind of thing. So this here, what I see here, normally what I see, you know, I pay attention to the scales, and I kind of have visions of if it's teetering off, you know, too heavy on one side, or if it's balanced. For you guys, I'm seeing balance, okay? Equal give and take. There's a lot of friendship coming from this card. So we're asking about love. This is going to start as friendship, I think, you know, for some of you. We'll keep going with this, but this is, again, this is a very prosperous sign. Spirit, for group one. What's coming towards them in love, specifically? Yeah, it's been a very long time since I've done specific love reading, although I've done regular energy readings and love sometimes just takes over, but I figured I would just make this all about love today. Whoop. Okay. So actually what I see here is that I feel that it is the energy coming from both you and the person involved here, that the both of you, I feel double energy here, the both of you are going to be coming out of some kind of a painful situation, which is what I was alluding to here. Because we have the Hanged Man and we have the Temperance card. So I'm feeling this from both parties, that there was a huge release in the recent past. Well, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you are watching this, it's that the recent past, or at some point in the past where there was a strong energy of emotional wounds, right? So if and when you guys come together, I do see that you would have just recently released this kind of pain, this kind of burden, these kinds of energies that do not serve you, and a ton of healing took place, okay? So if, as you're watching this, you guys have recently healed, this means that it's coming in very close. However, for those of you who don't feel that you're completely healed or have even started to heal, just keep going with your journey. The healing is coming in, and as it comes in, you are going to start to see your vibration, you know, becoming brighter. You're raising your vibration, and as you're doing that, it's sort of like your light is then attracting someone else's light. And the fortunate thing here is that both of you will be at a good point within your healing when you come together. Okay, so some clues as to when you meet this person, if when you start talking to them, they will say something like, oh yeah, I just got out of a really bad relationship, or, you know, I just got over whatever it is, you know, that will be a clue for you. Okay. What else? Spirit, what else can you tell us? So again, we're paying attention to the fact that this relationship is, again, very bright. I'm seeing a lot of bright and friendly energies, a lot of respect here in the first meeting, which is really good to hear, obviously, right? I can't talk and shuffle. So yes, a lot of mutual respect here, a lot of mutual interest here. And I am getting a mix of energies. I'm seeing that for some of you, this is a completely new person, but sometimes when I say that, it, you know, inevitably for some people, it is that they do know the person or they have known them, but it feels like a new energy. This does kind of feel like that fresh energy coming through. And I'm looking, I say fresh and then I see the grass here. It just looks, it's just that energy of newness, you know? And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords, which is interesting because we just spoke of moving on, but the both of you moving on, okay? Spirit, what else for group one? What's coming towards them in love? We love in group one. So yes, it is a possibility. It is quite a possibility as well that for you guys in group one, that you are, again, only for some of you, because it just depends, obviously, right? It is a possibility that you guys are going to be coming back towards someone, and it is a chance of reconciliation, okay? And I will let you know, I'll distinguish that here. That's not what I got at first, but then the messages started to come through that for some of you, it does have to do with coming back towards someone, sort of like a reunion, and the word reconciliation did come up. Look at this, Two of Cups. How beautiful, how strong. So I said for you guys, you love, and it came right up. The Two of Cups, strong soulmate energy here, or just strong soul connection showing up here right after the Temperance card. So this is an overflowing, bright and rhythmic love that I see here. This is brightening instantly as I pulled out that card. Oh, I feel it. You know what this means? Whoa. This means for you guys in group one that you are going to fall for this person. And most likely it's going to be a shared, mutual, you know, reciprocated love. This is very intense. I'm seeing it not that it looks exactly like fireworks, but it kind of looked like this sparkling white, cleansed light. It's really potent. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. So I that's overwhelming. So for you guys in group one, it kind of starts off slow, you see? So that we start off with the Pentacles, nice, stable, slow-moving earth energy, or if not slow-moving, then paced energy. Then you kind of have this little break here. Right when it starts to go towards Temperance into the Two of Cups, I felt like one or both of you falling head over heels. Like, this was amazing, okay? Oh my gosh, that is just a wonderful answer here. So, like I said, it's overwhelming. This is most likely what it's gonna feel like for you guys. Just like super intense and sort of like some of you or a lot of you are even going to be in disbelief, I feel. Remember, what I said in the intro, what we're doing is picking up on the strongest energies. So this is obviously the strongest one coming through. So if in the in-between you sort of like date around, if it doesn't feel like this and it doesn't have that friendly energy, then it's not going to manifest most likely into this. This is special, very special. So you also have here the Queen of Swords. Let's see what else we've got. Spirit, what else? What else can you tell us for group one and what's coming towards them in love, please? So here with the Queen of Swords, what I actually see is, again, a shared energy. This is a very strong soul connection. Oh my goodness. So at first you were coming up as the Queen of Swords, right? Not gender specific, but what I saw from the Queen of Swords, well, I saw a few things. This is someone who knows what they want. This is someone who is able to establish firm and healthy boundaries because of all of the drama and chaos, or let's say darkness from the past, okay? The Queen of Swords is not playing around, And this is someone who speaks truth and who knows their life direction, their life path, and just a very smart and clear mind. Okay, so the reason why this is relevant to love is because that is the communication that I see you guys being able to hold with this person. You make it clear from the beginning, you know, you're not into playing games, you're not into pettiness, you're not into mystery and confusion. You just put it out there, like, this is what I'm all about, and this was my past, and this is what's going to happen now, or you know what I mean. So I also see this energy coming from your person. I see an equal exchange of clear communication, clear dialogue, and again that word respect comes up. So these are two very mature people coming together. Okay, two mature and experienced people who just are not about wasting their time. So that tells me so much about you guys and just everything that you've been through and everything that you are now looking for or letting come towards you. Okay, Spirit, anything else? Any additional information? Any other additional messages for group 1 in terms of love? So as I'm looking here at the Page of Pentacles, yes, I do see that warmth and that brightness. I'm not sure if that's trying to say that this is going to happen in warmer months, such as maybe spring. I mean, honestly, that is kind of what I'm sensing. I got the month April in my mind almost immediately. Now, try not to hold too fast to timing, because timing is very fluid, but I got warmth, which is funny because where I am, it was actually very warm today in November. But anyhow, so yeah, I saw warmth, I saw sunlight, and that could certainly mean symbolically that that's representing the relationship itself. It could mean that it's very sunny and bright and just so much joy. That's one of the strongest words, joy. And speaking of joy, we have here the 3 of Cups. Look at that. So this is confirming the tone of friendship. There's also celebration in this card. There's celebration and coming together safely, okay? So, I mean, even though it's not the greatest time for most people right now to come together, it's still very much possible. I'm seeing that all around me, which is very nice. People are smiling with their eyes now. So that might have something to do with it here. It could have had to do with some kind of gathering or some mutual friend or something. I'll get you more. Actually, I'm going to get you more about the meeting. That's going to interest me. So, but anyway, let me just get more general energies and then we'll go into some details. Spirit, what else for group 1? What's coming towards them? Oh my gosh, I started off with you guys as the strongest. There's just an outpouring of light. Okay, so we also, let me put this here. So we also have the Hermit card came out first, okay? So that could mean a couple of things. I do feel that you guys embody the Hermit energy, and I did say very smart, wise, experienced, whatever I said before. It's coming up again. Alternatively, some of you might be meeting a Virgo, but I really try not to go with zodiacs because there's too many people watching. In any case, this I feel is the energy that you are putting out there into the world, and again, you are attracting back towards you. So this is the energy. There is wisdom, there is not old age, but this is spiritual age. So I don't want to say the word old soul because I actually don't feel that for all of you, but yes, this is someone who is introspective, someone who is curious, inquisitive, and in my opinion, this is someone who is actually the most fun and creative, someone who likes adventure, someone who likes seeking, versus somebody who just kind of is okay with, not taking that step forward and seeking any kind of life's mystery. So if that resonates with you, and if you're that kind of person, which I am sensing that you are on a lot of levels, this is going to be not only a lot of love and soul connection, but this is going to be a connection of the intellect. And that I know is so important for most, well, for, you know, if you're this kind of person, it's crucial to have a mental, intellectually stimulating connection, because that makes you feel alive in so many ways. This is really forming into something so, there's so many layers to this connection. This is quite amazing. So again, for most of you, this is going to take a little bit of time. Again, Pentacles, I think of time, I think of pacing. It's going to take some time to actually come into fruition, but believe me, it's going to be well worth the wait. Okay? And I feel like as you get closer to that point anyway, you're still going through this Temperance card in any case. So you did need the time, and you are currently most likely doing this introspective work as we speak, right? So we also have the Queen of Wands here. Okay, where am I gonna? So we have two queens here side by side. So you know what you want, you go for it, you're not playing games, you have a clear mind and a clear path. Then you have the Queen of Wands, which is incredibly magnetic, attractive, and passionate. Okay, so this is the type of connection that most people dream of. Okay, this is just so intense. Like there's goodness. So again, you guys are mirroring each other. So if this is sort of like the energy that you put out into the world, and then combined with the Queen of Wands here, like that's a lot of passion. That's a lot of passion and chemistry and rhythmic flow. I keep getting that I never really said that phrase before. I don't think rhythmic flow. I'm just getting that for some weird reason. And even more, you have the Six of Cups. This is insane. The Six of Cups is indicating another soulmate tie here, and not just, you know, like here we are as adults being soulmates. This is a past life kind of a thing, okay? Because I am drawn to the fact that obviously, you know, the two children here, and it feels like old friends. So again, I feel like it is a smaller number of you guys that you, at some point or another, you did meet this person, you did know this person. I'm not sure. It's not really coming up that I'm not really seeing that you were previously in a relationship with this person. I honestly don't think that that's the case for most of you, but it feels, or it either was or it feels like you guys knew each other in a past life. There's this sense of home with this person. It feels like it fits. It feels like it's right. Oh my goodness. This, you see what I'm saying? Like, so you guys are probably just like beaming right now in your energies, if it's resonating for you. If you feel that sense of like your light is getting stronger as we speak, then you can be, that's your confirmation, by the way. So I am drawn to the little flowers here. It looks like it's a baby blue color. I don't know if that resonates with you on any level at all. I said the word baby. Don't worry. Okay, so let me see. I'll pull a couple more cards, and I will actually see about the initial meeting, just to see what's going on. I'm wondering if I should use another deck to confirm, but I resonate with this deck a lot. That's why I constantly use it. Okay, Spirit, any additional information, any additional messages you can tell us for group one, and what's coming towards them in love for group one. And I love the fact that these are the messages for the rose quartz. Like I said, you guys love love, and it loves you back, you know. Love and that purest form of light wants to come towards you, and you are absolutely drawing it towards yourself through the healing work that you're doing. You're very sincere about this healing work and cleansing and maturing. You're very, very serious about this evolving. Okay, see nothing. Okay, whoa, good thing I got. So this was pretty, I mean, this was coming out crystal clear. 9 of Cups. You know what this is? Wish fulfillment. This is fulfillment, and this is satisfaction. And look at how happy that person is. Just so set up there with all those cups, like everything is wonderful. You look at the blue background again. I don't know if blue is significant for you guys in some way. It could mean anything, you know. It could be like a sign from that day, or, you know, something in your present life where, you know, it means something to you. Maybe not, but we also have the Judgment card. That's things are getting real here. So similar to the Temperance, yeah. So there's a lot of healing. There's rebirth here. There's transformation here. So another clue here is that this is going to make an appearance in your life after the point of your transformation, which will be obvious. For some of you, this might be happening shortly after your birthday or some significant date for you. And I do sense that right there, around that time period of your life, is the time where you're going to be really receiving a heightened sense of awareness with your abilities, right? And I'm sensing like a sudden shift. It's one that you've been working on, but it's like this sudden shift. And shortly after that time of transformation for you, you should be seeing a lot more come into fruition, okay? But it still has some way to ripen. So, you know, no rush, no rush. And in fact, for you guys, I don't get the vibe of rushing at all. I feel like you guys are mature enough to understand and accept that these things ripen with time, and you are fully cooperating with divine timing and alignment, okay? So let me now get some details for that, and I don't know if I should use another deck, but let me just try to do it with this one first, and then I'll get more. Spirit, is there anything that you can tell us in regards to when group one, the actual encountering of this person? What can you tell us about the meeting itself? Any clues or any additional information about group one meeting this person for the first time? Or again, wait, did something flip? Let's find out. What can you tell us about this meeting or even this reunion? Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands. This could be when you are travel was the first thing that I got. So either a smaller number of you guys are actually going to be traveling somewhere, and it might happen during that time. For others of you, if you're not moving, or you're not going somewhere very far, this could be local travel, like on your commute or something like that. But yeah, the word travel definitely popped up in my head. What else? Let me see. So this is the Knight of Wands. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of passion here, and I kind of got the sense of, I did get the sense of rushing from this particular card, but not in the way I was describing it. This is kind of like getting to some place. What a specific message. Okay, so let's see. Or if not rushing, then there's some sort of physical movement involved with this, like just like going along forward like that, because the Knight of Wands is literally on a galloping horse, but I kind of doubt that that's going to be literal for you guys. You never know. There's a lot of people watching. Let's see. Spirit, what else can you tell us about the meeting itself? Yeah, definitely unexpected. Okay, another thing with the Knight of Wands. Very unexpected, and this is not a planned event. Please try to remember that, okay? So some people, some people meet through planned things, such as online dating, a blind date, whatever. But this was unexpected and unplanned, so therefore, you don't even have to worry about doing anything. It'll just happen. And I love those. Those are the best kind, serendipitous. More wands, okay? So you have here the Seven of Wands. So there is the strange vibe that I'm getting, that it has to do with, there's a lot of movement. There's a lot of energy kind of wafting around. So when I think of a lot of energy, I do think of a lot of people. I do think of some sort of either event or just a lot of people's collective energy kind of going off and stuff. So since this deck is working very well, I'm going to keep going with it. And you guys are making it a lot easier because of how open your heart and your energies are. What else? What else about this meeting or even this reunion? What's going on here, and what can we expect? it kind of strikes me as, you have another wands. It just strikes me as one of those things where it starts off as something so small and simple, kind of that feeling where, not if a person asks you for the time, although that could be a thing, but it's just something so small. You know how a stranger might say a little comment to another person, it might be something that they both have in common, and then one person, like, you know, smiles or laughs, and then immediately it's this spark, you know. At least I said friendship before, and it still stands. It's this friendly spark, and it's a spark of even recognition on a soul level. So this is really cool. It's one of those meetings or events that gets the heart just kind of like more alive. I'm getting giddy, just like feeling the energy here. It's really cool. So we have here the Nine of Wands, okay? So I feel like this is going to happen after a hard day or a hard week or month because of everything that you guys are doing. It could happen during a time where you're very busy, okay? Some of you might be involved with some kind of event or planning or something with your job that kind of has you out and about. Not that it's going to be involved with your job, but I just feel that this is going to happen at a time of your life when you are quite busy and even busier than normal. Some of you that might have to do with, I don't know, holiday or whatever. So yeah, it again, timing does differ, and everyone's in different parts of the world here. So that's a very specific message. Okay. I'm really having fun with this. Like, there's so many vibrant details that are coming out, and that's very special. Okay, so Spirit, is there any additional information, anything different that you can tell us or even confirm? What else can you tell us here? So we have here the Eight of Pentacles, which is, I feel, a little hint, again, confirming about work, but I feel like this is talking about focus, and I think it's cute that the person here, whoever this is, they were the one thing that took you away from your focus. So that tells me that you guys are very hardworking, work-oriented, or very responsible about the things that you have promised to do, whether it's work or home, whatever the case is. So they were the one thing that kind of broke your focus. Did I just say that right? If I'm tired, I can't speak right. That they took your focus in some way, and I feel that, see here, the rushing. This is not just physical rushing. This is your focus, right? So you're just so determined and so task-oriented that it's sort of like you had that, not tunnel vision, but you had that laser focus, and you were just going in, and this was totally unrelated. It was not a social call, I don't think, for most of you. And then that's when they kind of took that focus. And then, you know, fair warning here, if they are this, you know, connected to you, you guys are certainly going to be distracted in a good way, in a very, very good way. So, but that's okay, because you guys are so hardworking, and, you know, you need a little fun. You need social time. You need just celebration of some kind, you know. So that might be something that's coming through. I just wanted to tell you that. So as you can see, all the cards are over here. These are the past energies. I thought that was going to be important. So let's see if I can get anything else for you. Let's get these. You have the Knight on the bottom. Okay, let's see. What else am I going to get? I would like to add that for most of you guys, I mean, I do feel like this needs to be said, is that for most of you guys, this is going to come towards you when you are very much single and independent. So for those of you who are either currently in a relationship and maybe whatever, you're not happy, and maybe that's just whatever the case is, I do see this as you being, it's your solitary energy. That's really what I feel here, okay? The Hermit card. So I don't know if that's another clue for some of you, but I did feel that was worth mentioning, okay? Now, let me actually get some info on the Two of Cups, because that is the strongest love card here. Spirit, what can you tell us? What messages can you tell us for the Two of Cups. What further information can you give us on the Two of Cups? Yeah, just like so similar, on the same wavelength. I feel it. It's such a healthy vibe. The kind where you can just stay up talking for hours and hours and just really get each other. Okay? Okay, let me get a couple more while I focus. I keep talking and shuffling at the same time. What else? Two of Cups, please. What additional information can you provide for us for the Two of Cups, Spirit? Please and thank you. Divine guidance here. You have it confirmed by the Temperance and the Two of Cups having that angel, these angel wings here. See the Temperance. Not to mention, you also had the Judgment. So this is quite a divinely guided connection. Okay, it's all over. You also have here, speaking of divine timing and connection and things like that, you have the Wheel of Fortune here. Oh my gosh, this is really just, this is so destined. Whether this is the person you're meant to be with forever and ever, or it's just a very powerful soulmate, because whatever the case is. But yes, this is part of your either destiny. This is a turning point for you. This is just an incredibly significant kind of connection that will teach you so much. Okay, so we also had the Five of Cups. Remember, I did mention right here, it's pretty close together, these two cards. So I did mention that the both of you were going to be coming out of that energy. Okay, the energy of loss or sadness or grief or something, and right when you are really healing and it just, you know, like growing back the brightness, is when this hits. Okay, you also have the King of Cups. Let's see, let me see the King of Cups, because you have these two powerful court energies over here. So let's take a look at this one. Spirit, what else for the King of Cups? What can you tell us about this King of Cups? Oh my gosh, this is going to be such a long video if I keep... It doesn't matter. I'll keep going. Okay, so King of Cups, we so far only have the Knight of Wands. All right, so maybe this is just speaking on the attributes more. So definitely a lot of... So from this person, from one of you in this connection, okay, it's very similar energies. So a lot of determination, motivation, energy, that go-getter type of energy. Maturity is coming back through the word. And King of Cups, this is an energy of someone who is expressive about their feelings, who might have in the past had a tendency to hide them, but now doesn't do that anymore. Again, there's no games here. So this is someone who is expressive and articulate about their emotions and no longer afraid to be vulnerable. I hate using that word really, but no longer afraid to show what they're, or reveal what they're really feeling. Okay, what else? This is also a person who is, remember I said inquisitive, curious about your feelings, about the other person that they're dealing with in the connection, their feelings as well. Okay, let's see, there could be some element as well as artistic or poetic or something like that. I was gonna say spiritual, but that's kind of obvious, being that this is such a strong soul connection. So all of the fun attributes are coming out here. This is just a good time between the both of you, and you're two very, you know, just very good, decent human beings. All right. There's really no negative vibes here at all. And the only negative anything that came through was from the past. So this is something. All right. Let me wrap this up, because I could go on forever with this. But I'm going to be dead by group 4's end. Okay, not dead, but exhausted. Spirit, anything else? Let's see. You have the Hermit again. Okay. So we do have that double message. You're doing the work beforehand. They are doing the work. And the fact that this is coming up again, this doesn't leave. This is someone who is on this lifelong quest to evolve spiritually. And then by the time that you guys meet, and then it just keeps going and going, the both of you grow closer to the divine and to your spiritual evolution. That's pretty heavy. That is quite a message. I feel that with that, for those of you where this manifests into something very long-term, you know, really, really long-term, this is showing me that the both of you achieve some higher purpose in the collective. That was quite a revelation. Spirit, do you have any final messages for group 1 and what's coming towards them in love? Thank you so much for these messages. These were awesome messages. You guys are awesome. By the way, if any of you guys are currently healing, if you're currently healing from past heartache or whatever, definitely get yourself rose quartz for real, because this is a stone that helps the heart chakra. I hold it sometimes, you know, I haven't really done that in a long time, but, you know, I have a palm stone. You can get whatever. I prefer tumbled, but you hold it and it's like a hug, you know, just make sure you charge and cleanse your stones. So you have here the Hanged Man coming up again. So I was just speaking about the healing and the letting go, whatever. So Spirit is just giving you one recommendation here. Be diligent about your cleansing and your releasing. Because the sooner that you do that, the sooner that you're going to clear up all of your energies, your centers, and all of these blessings are going to come towards you. And you guys deserve it. So just, Spirit is just saying, do the cleansing work. There's something here that you must release and surrender and just, okay? So it needs to come off of you. So do some energy healing, do some work like that, okay? I think I'm probably just going to get one more. Spirit, do you have any final messages or maybe advice or information for group 1 and this person, whoever this person is? Anything else that you want to tell us about their person coming in? Oh my gosh, okay. Apparently, this person is going to be exactly what you were dreaming of. The Star card, yeah. So whatever you were longing for, they restore your sense of hope by showing up in your life. I cannot believe that message. That is like a movie type of a thing, like a love movie. There is a scent of Aquarius on this card. Remember, I mentioned zodiac. Sometimes you can't really tell, but yeah, this is, again, the celestial feel here, looking up at the stars, divine guidance, divine alignment. So I love this. This is, like, come on, guys, really? This is straight out of a movie. This is wonderful, and I'm so happy for you guys. Definitely let me know in the comments what comes through. Now, just real quick before you go, for one, if this does not resonate at all, please just, you know, pick a different group, because the messages are here for you somewhere, right? For some of you guys, and some people have been expressing in the comments that nothing ever comes through for them, okay? That's the surrender and the release and the healing work that needs to be done, because these energies, it's as if, like, the energies are out there. They want to come towards you, and if they can't come towards you, it's because that they're blocked, okay? So that's all I wanted to bring to some of you guys' attention. But other than that, if the rest of you, you know, you are open and you have done the work, this is going to come through for you, okay? So it can't get much more beautiful. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please subscribe and share if you haven't already, and let me know how you are, okay? So thanks again, and blessings to you guys on your journey, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye-bye. Hey guys, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 2, which is the citrine. So let's take a look at what's going on for you guys. Spirit, this reading is for group 2. And whatever's coming... Okay, that was terrible, hang on. And whatever's coming for them in love. That's what happens when I try to multitask. Spirit for group 2 and whatever's coming for them in love. Please provide us with clear, guided messages for group 2. I also try not to be loud with the shuffling. I think when I relocate, I'm finally going to get a cloth, for goodness sake. Okay, it just distracts me sometimes. Spirit, for group 2, what is coming towards them in love? For group 2, please. Please and thank you. What's coming towards group 2 in love? Specifically for love. For our citrine group. That is such a beautiful stone too. I mean, I wish I had a bigger one, and when you really charge it in the sunlight, it's really beautiful. Okay, wow, what a start. You have the Judgment card. Let's see what else. Bottom of the deck, you have Wheel of Fortune. Spirit, what's coming towards group 2 in love? Specifically love. Coming towards... Alright, that's what I thought. Yeah, so you share a bit of a similar energy with group 1 in this particular sense, but I can sense that the rest of it is going to be different and unique, so let's find out. Okay. Oh, jeez. So you guys in group 2, there was quite a painful and long situation that you have gotten out of, okay? Or maybe you're currently getting out of, or thinking about getting out of. But either way, what this is indicating first, before we get to your love energies, is that this must come to an end. It is coming to an end. The dark days are going to be a thing of the past. You see, this is you moving on. And the Judgment card is similar. It's basically a rebirth and a transformation. You have all 3 cards for moving on in a row. This is Spirit's way of providing you the message that this is going to end, or it needs to. Okay, now if for some reason you're watching this and you're in a connection that you don't want to leave, you know, you don't have to listen to me, but this is the message for the collective, that whatever painful situation that you were in, okay, it's gotta be done. Otherwise the next thing cannot come in if this is taking its place. So also keep in mind that if you're not in an actual connection or whatever, a situation, this could be representing the energy of a lot of pain. There's a lot of pain and disappointment and what's the word? It's like just being, yeah, like discouraged or shot down, or it's just not, it's very heavy, okay? So 3 cards in a row for talking about the ending of that. All right, and on the bottom you have the 10. Geez, the 10 of Wands, burdens. Okay, so Spirit, for group 2, what is coming towards them in love? What is coming towards group 2 in love specifically? Please, Spirit, please, and thank you. Oh gosh, yes, you need the Temperance. And again, you guys are sharing a similar vein with group 1, but you guys don't have the same vibe as them, and I will get more messages obviously, but Temperance is here. This is your healing. So they got something like that, them and their person were healing, but for you guys, this is you. This is just for you. This is you coming back up. You're climbing back up the ladder spiritually, energetically. You're being able to see the light again. Whatever happened to you, it was disorienting. It looks like that. This looks like that kind of, again, this is unique to you guys. It was like this kind of emotionally abusive situation. My gosh. So I am very relieved to see here that most of you are going to be exiting this. And if for some of you, if you're watching this and you're like not thinking you're going to get out of it, please manifest that, because this is just this dark. It's straight up darkness, okay? So So the Temperance card is here. The healing is coming through. This, I feel, is actually divine intervention, Spirit having your back and pulling you out of whatever you were in. So if this, again, if it wasn't a situation or a relationship, this could have been your own stuff, but there's certainly love, pain involved with this. So it's not just like your own mental health. That there's a different party involved with this, is what I'm sensing for most of you. All right. Oh my gosh, what a start though. For group 2, what's coming towards them in love for group 2, Spirit? I'm taking cleansing breaths. Okay, I hope that you guys often do the same. It is the breath that cleanses us. We slow down the nervous system and get all the toxins spiritually and physically. So please consider that. This again, that's nuts. Oh, yeah, you guys need to do this, the breathing. Definitely meditation, you know? Meditation and whatever, yoga, tai chi, all those beautiful things, nature. Get that fresh palette. You guys need it. So yes, thank you. New beginning, fresh air, fresh perspective, Ace of Wands. Yes, I love this. Okay, so you guys are it's gonna feel like, not to sound extreme, but it's gonna feel like you're coming back from the dead. You didn't have the death card, but this is coming up from such low vibrations. Like here you see it looks like rock bottom because it's 10 swords in the back, you know. It's just, the worst form of pain is this kind of energy here. Ace of Wands, you're coming out of that. You are rising quickly, some of you, reinvigorating your sense of energy. You're replenishing here. So the reason why this is relevant to love is because, well, this seemed like a past love situation. And right, what we're seeing here, as you higher your vibration, you're going to start to see that love stuff come in. All right, so this has to happen first. All right, you can breathe again. You are, you know, with divine timing, divine alignment, and I do sense that this is that divine intervention, and I can feel it. I can sense what's coming even before I'm drawing the cards. I can feel that there is some sort of relief coming in for you in terms of either friendship or support. There's something coming in for you, because you guys were knocked down a lot of pegs here, and you know, Spirit's intervention, they know that you need the support. Okay, not to say or suggest that someone, you know, that you need someone else to be happy or to save you. That is not the case. It is just that when we've been through so many battles, it is a welcome relief and gift to have anyone to support us and encourage us and be a positive voice. That's always a lovely welcome gift, I feel. For group 2, what is coming towards them in love, please? Yes. Okay, friendship, you see? Look at that. As I said that, I told you I felt it. Here it is. Friendship and support and this lively and connected energy here. This, and that doesn't necessarily have to be love, but I feel like this is what you need. I don't think that for most of you. And this, again, what is going on here? Oh my God. So I feel like most of you, even though you're watching this and it's clearly about love, I feel that a lot of you might even say, like, I am not beat for this. I am not gonna just jump right back into anything because this was a lot for me. So, or like, again, if you were single, it was just like that energy was heavy. All right, so Spirit, for group 2, what else is coming towards them in love? Love specifically, if you can, Spirit. So remember, we're picking up on the strongest energies, so I don't know how much time is going to pass. We'll actually have to check here. So, oh my gosh. So both of these cards did try to peek out, and here they are. So you have the 7 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Wands. Okay. So there was deception here. There was deception, possibly betrayal, and this is what you were stepping away from. and what you were healing from. Spirit kind of yanked you out of a very, very bad energy or situation. And I feel like I've said this before, that a lot of you were dealing with a narcissist. And I know that that's hugely relevant to a lot of you. And I've seen the comments, I read the comments and I'm like, ugh. Yeah, so I totally get it. So I'm not sure why it's coming up over on this side of the reading. Let's see. I'm really hoping it does not mean that the person is trying to come back. I really sincerely hope that's not the case. Spirit, for group 2, what else is coming towards them in love? Specifically love, and this is pure love, not evil, manipulative love, which is not actual love, by the way. So I feel that, with my readings with Spirit, they certainly do not just give me, multiple choice, clear cut, A, B, C, whatever. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Answers. They don't do that. They give me the progression. They give me the journey and the story, which is relevant to what my style is, right? Because I don't want to give you just the outcome. I have to, help you and guide you how to get there, which is what Spirit does. So yes, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. So I'm going to tell you. So this is the energy. Be a little wary, some of you. There might be a reappearance of some kind, maybe not the person, but the energy or even the memory. What that tells me is that you guys must do a cord cutting if this is relevant, that you were in a situation, and even if not, it's a mental energetic thing that is a burden, okay? It is a burden to you, and it caused you a significant amount of pain. It must leave your spirit, and your energy has to be cleansed, okay? So we're going to put this over here somewhere. And now what's coming in for you guys, and this is amazing. I am relieved. The 7 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, okay? So remember, I did say it's going to take some time, and I was noting that many of you would actually prefer this. And if you don't prefer it, and if you're feeling a bit impatient, be careful of that energy, because you cannot just jump straight in with wounded energy to another wounded situation, because what's going to happen there is you're going to just like spin the wheel. It's going to be these repeating cycles forever. Spirit is coming in through very strong here, looking out for you, saying, pause yourself, stop yourself, and really take a look around if that starts to happen. So be very cautious. What we want is time and healing, and there's no substitute for that. There really isn't. If you plant a garden, are you like, is anything going to make these seeds grow faster? No, it's time, patience, and nourishment. You nurture the seeds. This is you nurturing your soul back to its fullest health, okay? Oh, goodness. So it's like tough love is the energy that's coming out here. I didn't sound like this in group 1. I promise you that. It's just that for you guys, Spirit wants me to give you these firm messages, just to be super careful, to be cautious, and to catch yourself if you fall into a pattern, okay? Anyway, so we have here the 7 of Pentacles. The seeds have been planted or will be planted for your ultimate success in love. Keep in mind that love energies and this amount of this type of light comes, this type of healing comes towards those who are open to it and who work towards it. Try to think of it as things with like physical health. We cannot be physically healthy if we don't put in the work. Same thing energetically. And some of the comments that I see from time to time, some people kind of express like this, maybe, I don't know, resentment or negative perspective towards things, and they're upset that they're not getting these gifts. And just remember that we draw in what we give out, like this, okay? So just, again, you want to catch yourself. So you guys, if you're putting in the work, you don't have anything to worry about. You're doing the healing, you're putting in the energy work, you're putting in the positive thought work and manifestation. And it doesn't have to be anything too extreme. It's just, little things, right? So maybe just do some prayer or meditation. So it's coming in for you. The Ace of Cups is the cleansing, the pure, okay? The pure love, the pure light. And this feels like a huge relief to my spirit as I feel what you guys are feeling. Like, it feels great. And yes, it's going to take some time. I don't want to even give you guys a solid number because it truly does depend on the amount of healing work that you do. But I just want to say about the Seven of Pentacles, this is going to take some time, all right, to nurture this energy. So please do not be impatient. Just really put in that care. Ace of Cups is coming in for you. So it is here. It is going to come through. And remember, we're picking up the strongest energies today. So little things here and there, I'm not counting, like little dates or whatever. This is a strong energy, a real love energy. Spirit for group 2. What is coming towards them in love for group 2, please? Yeah, see, I said the thing about patience, and then I don't know if I should take those, hold on. And then you have the Four of Swords, okay? This is rest, this is replenishment, and the divine guidance up here. I see a lot of you actually doing prayer, actually doing meditation. This is going to, I got the word like, sort of like unite the rifts within yourself, bring you to such a sense of wholeness, sewing back together all of the pieces that had detached. Like, this is extreme healing. This is deep, deep wound kind of healing, okay? Okay, so let's keep going with this. Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 2 and what's coming towards them in love? I'm looking at the Ace of Cups here. What else can you tell us, Spirit? Gosh. Oh, I'm gonna just... Okay, I need a second here. Yes, I am on this journey with you guys. I feel it. That is why I am having all of these mixed emotions. It's a mixture of, it's like I feel the relief, the love, and the beautiful sorrow in a sense of, well, really in a sense of relief and gratitude. You got the Lover's card. Oh my gosh, like it hit me so hard in the chest. This is something new, golden, beautiful. There is nothing toxic about this. There is nothing dark about this at all. This is someone who is going to appreciate you and treat you well and really see you and hear you. Oh, like I feel it. I feel it. Again, the relief and gratitude coming from most of you guys. It's just like to finally be acknowledged for your worth. We're on that journey together. We're on that journey. Okay. I am keeping my my empath energies wide open, and I don't mind these intense energies. I really don't. So like if I see, this is it. This is you guys. This is your energy that I'm reflecting back towards you, and I'm happy for you guys. Like this is what's coming through. Again, it's gonna take some time, but trust me, it's gonna be worth the wait. And it looks like for the most part, a lot of you are going to just stay happily single until that point comes. You're not even going to really bother. Some of you might try little things here and there, but if you kind of take your focus away from this deep healing that you have to do, it's going to take even longer, so try to remember that. So Ace of Cups, the Lovers, beautiful, just beautiful. Okay, so look at the divine guidance, the angel, the purity, the fire. Wow, like this is obviously a deep soul connection. The counterpart, I'm going to try to get more here. Spirit, is there anything that you can tell us in regards to this meeting, this union, this encounter? Any information there for group 2, please, on this encounter? Ow. Okay, so you have here the Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Yeah, I mean, obviously there's a lot of passion and chemistry. That's a given here. Let's see what else. The Nine of Swords. Yeah, I mean, the Nine of Swords, okay, what I got from this Nine of Swords was that for some of you, just try to be very patient and gentle with yourself. Some of you might get triggered by this intense love, you know, and because there's a lot of, I mean, quite honestly, there's a lot of trauma here. So for those of you that, if that resonates for you, you know, you might feel in the back of your mind triggered by any love, but this is like poof, this is so powerful that it might even set you off in a way that it's just so intense. I'm not saying that, again, there's nothing toxic here. In fact, what probably happens is that this person, they're pure of heart, they're understanding, and I feel that they are only going to further help you with your healing that you've already done, but they're going to help to really pull out those ancient wounds that are so hard to find on our own. My goodness. Okay, what else can you tell us about this meeting? So remember when I went like this and I said ow, the word injury came to my mind, and I'm just wondering if the union, the meeting here, has something to do with this person helping you with something. Not, let's say, literally emotional pain, but it seemed that this person was assisting you. Okay, that was a message that came through. For group 1, it was something completely different. For you guys, it's like there was... Let me get more about that. That's interesting. Spirit, what else can you tell us about this meeting, this encounter, this union? For group 2, please, with this person here, this union. What else? What information can you give us here? So it could be something as simple as, let's say, okay, this is a really probably a poor example, but it kind of reminds me of like, oh, there's someone who works at the store and you're looking for something and they helped you, or it could certainly be someone helping you with something. It could have been like some kind of a favor, an act of kindness, or something. If it's like a stranger situation, they helped you carry something up the stairs, like something like that. So that the word help and assist really did come through clearly. Yeah, okay. Interesting stuff. Or like if you dropped something and they're like, oh, you know, blah, 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 you dropped this, and then something as simple as that, you know, if it's that serendipitous kind of a thing. Group 2, Spirit, any other additional messages that you can provide for us for this union? Yeah, I think that you were so whenever this comes through, you might have been struggling with something, in conflict with something, or there was something like that on your end, and your person was the one that came to you. They kind of like swooped in to help you and to that's very it sounds almost like fairy tale-ish, but it's not going to be something that extreme. This is something I feel that's very just something that happens in the everyday life, something very small, but it wasn't small. This was divine timing, okay? But let's get some other cards here. I feel strongly that that your person involved here, they were the ones that were manifesting or you know, trying to call that energy towards them. Yeah, okay. I don't think that that's what you were focusing on during this time. And they were the ones that were guided towards you. That's again, that's coming in very strong. So that means that that your person here is very much divinely guided, intuitive, someone who most likely, yes, has a strong intuition, goes with their flow. Well, now they do. Or at the point of meeting them, they will. I'm trying to see what else is coming up here. Yeah, I mean, it does look like it happens. I was getting images of people being outside in public and, again, having that assistance of some kind. This is not an isolated or sort of like a quiet energy, such as an intimate gathering or like meeting the person pointedly through planning. No, this was something that, again, group 1 got something similar, but for you guys, this is a clear, specific message. But yes, this is something that is unexpected, random, and unplanned. Okay, so that might be useful to know. Spirit, do you have any additional or new messages or information for group 2 and what's coming towards them in love, or about this here, the lovers. The lovers. The Sun card. Oh my gosh. The emotions are coming back again. Okay. You guys, the energy that I'm getting from you guys, the amount of gratitude is insane. It is the kind of sad, beautiful gratitude. You know how people look at a sunrise or a sunset and they just start crying because of they're just so grateful for the blessings. That's what I keep getting off of you guys, and that's why it's attached to the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is the one that it looks like the person's crying in the picture, but you guys know why you cry, why you're gonna be crying. It's because you have everything that you've been through to have such a gift come through it, and then you're just like so thankful to spirit, to the universe, to the divine. So the Sun card is happiness, ultimate happiness, brightness, joy, innocence, all of these beautiful things. And not to mention there is a child there. I don't know if that resonates with you, but yes, and the Lovers card, there is that sunlight as well. This is incredible. I mean, I of course am drawn to there's sunflowers in the background there. Just so much. I mean, I did get the word fertility, by the way. There's so much abundance and this healthy growth. Yes, healthy growth. You see how that came out there? Okay, so yes, I am just overwhelmed with emotion. This was quite a powerful 2 groups already, and I don't think I was prepared for it. Not that I ever really am, but it is a welcome energy. I love this. Okay, what else? Spirit, any additional or new information you can give us for group 2, please, about these lovers. So not only is this going to, oh my gosh, wow. So as I was saying, not only is this going to sort of like the catalyst for everything is your transformation that I mentioned, the very first card, right? It's gonna happen again. So that was the catalyst. The transformation and the rebirth happens after the healing. Then I feel that after this point in your timeline, you are going to just keep having this spiritual evolving, this transformation again. And I'm just floored. You got the 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh. Literally a rainbow? Come on, guys. Like, how is this? How is this just like the odds of these cards coming out? It came out this one. Yeah, this is the order it came out in. Can you believe? I mean, I believe. I have faith. Look at that. Unbelievable, though. In a good way. I'm telling you, it's fairy tale energy. This is so worth the wait. I love this. So the 10 of Cups, happiness, brightness, harmony, and family. Okay, family tones, if that resonates for you guys. But yeah, I mean, I already mentioned fertility and the child, and this shows the happy home family thing. I know that doesn't resonate for everyone, but that is strong here. Oh my gosh. Okay, what am I going to do with this emotion? So I'm going to just get a couple more, and then that's all I can handle. Okay. So I got you some info about the meeting. Here's the past. What else am I missing anything? Spirit, what can you tell us about this person in the Lovers card? What is this person going to be like? What are they going to feel like in their energies? What energies do you feel for them? Let's see if anything comes out. Okay, so one of the first things that I felt from with that question, your person is going to be incredibly calm and level-headed. And you see how I slowed down. I felt their calm and mature energy. And again, the relief with that is very much obvious because you were dealing with it. I'm not even going to use words because I won't. Let me not go there. You were dealing with something extreme before, okay? Something, you know. Yes, so here with the 4 of Swords, this is the calmness. Here with the Page of Pentacles, this is the stability the trust, the loyalty, okay? So yes, a very calm and sort of like a graceful energy coming from your person. You also have, oh, what? You have the 6 and the 7 of swords. Check that out. So this could be coming from either direction, either one of you, where you're moving on and moving away from that deception. Remember, we had that card before. This was the deception or betrayal card, or dishonesty, whatever. And this shows one of you or both of you moving on from it. Whoa. Okay. So that might be relevant to your person, since I was asking about the person. I said, can you tell us what they're like? So that could be relevant. Spirit, is there anything else you can tell us about this person's personality, or any information about group 2's person here? Yeah, they have almost like almost a serious vibe, but I don't want to say in... I'm trying to kind of use the right words here to describe what they feel like. They're very, yeah, so before we established that they're helpful. So they're very attentive, and they're, this is going to sound weird, but yeah, they're someone who pays attention to things and to you, and therefore they're going to be very nurturing. So the calmness, what else? I'm getting something. There's like a specific vibe. Let me get some more here. Okay, this is going to sound funny, but the other energy that I was picking up on before, this new person, total opposite. Complete opposite. Okay, so that enough. I know that alone, that alone I meant to say is enough for some of you. Okay, all right, what else? Any other final messages for group 2 and what's coming towards them in love, Spirit? King of Swords. Okay, so yeah, your person, not only are they calm and they are dependable, I like that word, dependable, they are very honest. See, I did tell you they're the direct opposite of whatever situation you were in before. Again, if not a situation, there was that energy. All right, they are very honest, very truthful, and their ability to stay calm and cool, like that composure, is enviable, you know, because most people would just like flip out or have anger or whatever, or snap. This person is not doing that. I'm wondering if they are expressive about their feelings, though. That's the one thing I wasn't sure of, because they're almost hard to read, but it doesn't really matter because they are logical and truthful, so it's not that you have to guess. So I thought that was interesting. Final messages for group 2. Let's just get one more if we can. Ugh, I'm sorry. Ugh. This card kept trying to peek its way out, and this has actually happened in past readings. The King of Wands came up again, and that card kept trying to peek out. I noticed it a few times on the bottom of the deck. So this was the past thing. Remember, you guys would do very well to do a cord cutting, a cleansing, or something. I think for a smaller number of you, the past person or energy is going to try to pop up and be relevant in your life as you move forward. So please, let's prevent that. We can prevent that. You know, some people do some energy work, healing work, banishing work. I would advise that. So, ugh. Okay. Final words about their person, please. This lover card here, lover's card. Whoop. Yeah, your person, they are a little bit hard to read. That's funny that came out. I think it's your person's going to be a little bit hard to read because they've had sort of a rough past, some hardships here, but try not to, you know, it's nothing personal is what it's coming out here, okay? So your person just has had some rough past, and they just come off a little bit unreadable, but it is not in a deceptive way at all. It is just in a stoic kind of way. That is what I was getting from them. But remember, these cards here, like, holy moly. So much brightness, love, harmony, and like I said, the gratitude you guys will be feeling is just immense, okay? So I'm going to stop there because this can go on and on and on. I hope that this helped you guys. Definitely let me know in the comments what's going on with you. And what was I going to say is yeah, well, here you have some pieces of advice, and just again, take your time. You will never regret taking the time to heal. Okay, so thank you guys so much for tuning in, and this is so beautiful. So I'm very happy and relieved for you guys. So I was going to say, if this didn't resonate at all, you know, if this didn't match with you, then it might not be the right group for you, and you can feel free to choose a different one. Anyway, thank you again for tuning in. Please subscribe and share if you haven't already. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, until next time, bye-bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 3, which is malachite. So let's get right into it. Spirit, this reading is for group 3 and what is coming towards them in love. Please provide us with clear, guided messages for group 3. Okay, so Spirit, for group 3, please, what is coming towards them in love? Please and thank you. I think malachite is for the heart chakra as well. Yeah. As is the rose quartz, is what I meant. For group 3, what is coming towards them in love specifically, Spirit? What can you tell us? What guidance do you have? So we have first the seven of wands. Okay, that could go in any direction. Let's get some more before I interpret. Group 3, what's coming towards them in love, Spirit? I feel like tiredness coming from that card. Okay. So maybe it's representing something about having forced some of the energy prior. But we have here face up the Page of Cups. Let's get some more. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So over here, definitely a little bit of forcing. So this is one of those situations where, you know, the cliche saying has a very valid point. that when things come to us when we least expect it, there is a reason behind that. It is that if we're forcing something, like I was sensing here with the Seven of Wands, it's like with water. If you're sitting in water, right, you are that water, and you're forcing something, what you're doing is you're pushing everything away from you and you're repelling it. Versus if you sit calmly, right, then it starts to you start to attract things towards you. So that is what I see here. So speaking of water, look at that, Six of Swords. Okay, so your love situation, whatever energies are coming towards you, is only going to come towards you after you stop forcing things or thinking too hard about it. Okay, not to say forcing in a sense that you were going on 100 dates. No, this is energetic forcing. Or yes, it could have been outward, outward things. So Page of Cups is a little glimpse here that something pure, something even innocent, pure, and fun is coming towards your way in a playful sense, not in a casual sense. But Cups, that's the deep soul feeling. The hint is here. So Seven of Wands, Page of Cups, Six of Swords. Yeah, moving on from these turbulent and probably discouraging waters, and here's smoother sailings. Here's calmness coming in for you. All right, then here's where we get their momentum going, because you have the Empress. This is a highly attractive and abundant card. A lot of high vibrations here, standing very much in your power, not gender specific. So just being in your fullest power as the Empress and being bright, and it's like this, just being so empowered. I know that's saying the same thing, but it's I don't want to use the word confident, because that kind of has like not a great sounding vibe. But yes, it's this energy of a person who is really getting the most out of life's experience and just living in that bounty. So what I'm saying is that high vibration, now I feel that the momentum is coming towards you, okay? And also very in tune with nature, very in tune with spirit and the divine, and just really walking that path, living that spiritual divine life. Spirit for group 3, what is coming towards them in love specifically? Got this weird vibe of something with the word like sister. I was wondering if maybe you had some spirit sisters, some divine feminines supporting you. I got that random vibe. I just wanted to say that, but we'll see how that fits in here, if it does. Okay, so we have here the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and then the Knight of Swords. So kind of contradictory messages down here, but what I see from this is that yes, it's going to take some time to come into fruition, but then right when these seeds sprout, it's going to move fast. Okay, so the person's energy is going to be moving in fast after this period of growth and development. All right, so I did mention that from the first card, that it happens when you finally just stop putting that more forceful energy out there, and you just kind of come into acceptance, you relax, you just appreciate all of the blessings and bounty that are already around you in any shape or form, whether that's your own creativity, your own spirituality, or love from the divine and those around you. Okay, so that's there. So that was this, the seeds are being planted. Your patience is being acknowledged, and as I said, what is coming next is coming in fast. Okay, so the Eight of Wands is either, this could be communication, but it also could be movement, fast, high paced energy, paired with the Knight of Swords, same thing, fast energy. Okay, so don't worry, I'm going to get you more for the meeting itself. Spirit, what else? Can you tell us for group 3 what's coming towards them in love specifically? The nice part about you guys in group 3, okay, groups 1 and 2, I don't want to give spoilers, because who knows, maybe it might be real. They had a rough time. For you guys, I'm glad that this energy isn't coming through, because I was kind of worn down and beaten by what I felt there. So I'm happy to say that for you guys, it doesn't seem that whatever situation or energy we're coming from wasn't completely devastating and dark. It just seems that you're tired, or maybe like frustrated, or something milder. But hope, fortunately, you guys weren't coming out of something super chaotic and awful, which is nice. Not to say that you haven't fought your battles, obviously you have, but I feel that if it's relevant, I feel that you guys weren't, you don't have to do deep and extreme healing is what I'm saying. You just, you have some balancing, you have some cleansing that will help, and like I said, coming into your fuller power. So that's kind of what we're looking at here versus the extreme stuff. I think this card made an appearance in all three groups so far. So as we're moving forward, you have here the Three of Cups. This is always nice. This is like that, that friend energy, that bestie energy coming up here. Just you're living life to enjoy your loved ones, and that is in any form. That's all the people around you, all of the even new energies of people around you, and you're soaking it all in. And that is the bounty. That is one of the things I mentioned with the Empress. That is that bounty and brightness. Okay, now you see where I'm going with this. Maybe your vibration is getting higher. Your connection to the divine is getting stronger, and what probably happens is you then attract more light. And this pure love, that's the strongest form of light I feel is imaginable. So in order for us to attract that, we have to be that light first, at least a part of it, Okay, what else? What is coming in towards them for group 3? What's coming towards them in love, spirit? What else can you tell us here? Okay, you have another Three of Pentacles. Okay. Interesting. So first you had the Three of Pentacles, which could either be speaking of some group dynamic. It also could be referring to something with work or career, or something collaborative. And then this is interesting to me. You have here the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Cups, right? Which tells me that something here, as we move forward, we're getting closer here, something shifted for you. Something shifted really abruptly. Some of you might have been moving on from, I don't even think it's even necessarily like a relationship. That's really not what I got. I think maybe some of you were just exiting some kind of either a situation, it could have even been a work situation, or some energy, and you started to follow your true path. That is the message I did get actually with this card. I heard in my mind that some of you had were quitting your job, leaving your job or something like that, and then who knows, maybe that was what kind of led to the next thing, which we'll get. So yeah, here I see this is clarity. You're coming into clarity as you left whatever was going on here. So the context of you meeting the person, right, is it the context of it was you exiting some situation that didn't make you happy. And I'm not really getting that it was love. I really think it was something else. So let's see, hold on. So we're getting closer here. The other two groups, it was a little more obvious, but for you guys, there's a bit of a story here. What is coming towards group 3 in love specifically, Spirit, please and thank you. What is coming towards them? So it's showing you the progression, your spiritual progression, which I feel is important to note, because if you have the steps, if you have the guidance and advice, then that means that, you'll heal. You'll be dedicated to your healing, and you will be bringing in that stuff towards you. Okay, so here we are getting even closer. Strength card, same kind of vibe as the Empress. You're really standing tall in your power, in your divine power, and in your brightness. This is the energy of the sun here. And then you have the Fool. So you're looking at a new beginning. This is double new beginnings, because you were leaving whatever was going on here. And then you have the Fool. There's so much potential here. So this here, I do see the stuff that's coming after this. You're going to start to see some things moving in for you. So the timing has to do with however long it takes you to kind of exit this situation. And when I say exit, I mean this here, right? However long it takes you to kind of accept, surrender, and get to that point of calmness within your spirit, you're going to start to see things really picking up. Okay, Spirit, what happens after the Fool? What comes towards them in love specifically? Group 3. What comes towards them in love? Okay. So it might be relevant that you struggle at first with this sort of repeating pattern of feeling stuck within yourself, and it could be, let's say, patterns of thinking where you just don't quite believe that it'll ever come through for you. I have seen a lot of people comment those exact words, that they try, but then nothing comes through. They get frustrated, they get stuck in a negative loop here. But as you can see, we have the Page of Swords. This is clarity. But in order for you to be free and to attract these things towards you, I feel that the probably the most crucial ingredient is belief and faith. Because I'm sure I've said this plenty of times already, but if you do not believe that it's coming for you, you've shut down that possibility entirely. Energy and words and thoughts, we create, we manifest whatever comes towards us. And if you're saying, oh yeah, that's not possible, it's not going to happen, then of course it's not going to come towards you. It's like shutting the door and you're like, it can't get in. So anyway, that's what this is talking about here. So I feel that some of you are going to struggle in the beginning with getting clear of that, but you do, okay? Page of Swords, you do become clear. You do a lot of inner work. So you see how it's taking us a while to get to the love energies. It's really taking some time here. So again, if you want to really cut out a lot of these headaches, do yourself a favor and do that healing and open work that I'm speaking of. Just go for it. You have everything in your potential to do this, and just like surrender, accept, do your inner work with the Hermit card. And I promise you that you can shorten that process. So let's keep going. What is coming towards group 3 in love? Remember, I can't, my style, my spirit guides, they don't just give you the outcomes. They give you the journey on purpose. Because what good is it? What good is it if I tell you, oh yeah, you're going to meet this person in this time and this situation? If I don't tell you how to get there, then that energy won't come towards you. And lo and behold, here it is. Okay, the Lovers card. And you have the King of Cups. Oh my God, you have the Lovers and the Two of Cups together. Those, whoa, blown away. Deep soul love connection. This is your person, okay? So, I know I just went on and on and on, but now I bet you're glad I did, okay? Because this advice is exactly how you're going to draw the energy of your soulmate to you. When you are in your high vibration, when you stop overthinking things, when you stop, pushing for things and only pushing it further away from you, it's going to come towards you, okay? So we spoke of water a couple of times, and then you have this fluid energy with the King of Cups. And yes, I see it, I feel it. This is reminding me of the Ace of Cups. The energies are... They're going like this. They're moving. They're not blocked. Okay. So congratulations. You achieved that flow. Okay. That's awesome. You guys did it. And you did it through the healing work. And if I'm saying this and some of you are not having, a positive reaction, then that is relevant. Okay. So if you're watching this and you're saying like, yes, like I believe I can do that, or, like I am putting in the work, or I will put in the work, then you're gonna see these results. Okay, so this is the new beginning with the Fool. You get yourself unstuck, you get yourself in higher vibration, and what's coming towards you is this open flow, this beauty and brightness. So let's finally get some clarification for your person in the meeting. Everyone else so far, we had, they had quite a different you know, sort of rhythm and flow to the messages. For you guys, you can see this takes some time. Like I said, you have to go through these stages. This is not measured in months or years. This is measured in stages of your healing and your process, okay? So we keep going. It's going like this, and there it is. At the end of this spread, there it is. So let's get some, let's see. Spirit, what can you tell us about this person's lover, the Lover's card, and the Two of Cups? What specific messages can you provide for us about Group 3's person or their union? Ooh la la. Okay. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. Now that is awesome, because the Ace of Pentacles is not only a new beginning, but it is prosperous and long-term. So a lot of brightness and bounty in the back here, same as that Empress feeling, okay? So you have that, and you have here two kings, the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands, okay? So yes, more pentacles. So there is stability here. So let me actually just be specific here. This is, let me feel the cards for a second. Because the fact that there's two kings, I'm just wondering what that's about. But there's a lot of loyalty, and I mean, obviously like earth energy here, but mixed with the fire energy of the wands. It is an interesting combination. I'm just wondering what aspect is. Let me actually just get one more. Hang on, because I didn't expect that. Hold on. You also have the King of Cups. That's a lot of kings. Not gender specific, but that's a lot of masculine energy. Okay. Well, what I can gather here from all of the cards put together is that your person has lived quite a life. They have a lot of experience. They have a lot of vision and aspirations for themselves. Very hardworking, and definitely so over the, like, you know, the game playing that most people kind of encounter in their earliest years with love. So they're over that. I feel like they either are well established or are working very hard to be well established. And there's a possibility for some of you guys that this person has already been married and divorced, or already has kids or something like that, especially if they're a little bit older. What else? So yeah, I mean, there's so much boldness to this person's energy. There's boldness, vision. What else am I seeing here? There's a lot of determination. Again, very, very hardworking, and yes, work oriented. So that might be a thing I don't know if that's relevant to you guys, but yeah, work oriented, and some of you might even be dealing with someone who works a lot, is what I'm trying to say there. Not, don't be too concerned with that though. But yeah, this person is serious about their career and their success. Okay. You also have some other. So you have the Four of Cups. And then you have the Five of Swords. Okay, so let's actually see. I feel like for them specifically, yes, that makes sense. So I mentioned working too much. It is looking like your person is quite stressed out by their field. And when you meet them, it just might be, they're going through that overwhelming, overworked, stressed out kind of a vibe. That didn't come up for my other groups, but yeah, it's here. So let's ask about you guys' meeting. So I think by now I should probably get more cards. Hold on. Okay, so the other two groups I was thankfully, oh, look at the bottom. I was thankfully able to get clues about the meeting, so let me do that for you guys if I am able. This is really interesting how I'm getting these messages and visions about the meeting. So what was it for one of the other groups? It was like so specific, like, oh yeah, this person was gonna come in and be the one to see you. And in this case, what I see here for you guys is that your person, around the time of the meeting, I'm seeing that your person was symbolically looking down. Like they weren't paying attention. They weren't looking for love. They weren't trying anything, and you're the one that notices them. That's funny. Okay, so we have a clear message so far. You're the one that notices your person, and I feel like you're the one that ends up speaking to them first. That's a very clear message. So that might be relevant if some of you guys, like are bold yourselves. And you're not afraid to take that action. You might remember that. Like, if this resonates with you guys, and later down the line, if you remember that message, it might be a key, a defining difference where you're like, oh man, she said that I had to say something, so let me just go for it. What do I have to lose, right? That's kind of funny. So Spirit, what additional messages can you provide for us for group 3 in this meeting, in this encounter here? What messages can you provide for us for in this meeting, this encounter for group 3? Please and thank you. Yeah, I mean, your person, I feel like, was just their head down in the work, and then you were the one that got them to look up for a second from all of their stuff. We have here the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so we did have the King of Cups first earlier that came up, and now here, see? So they certainly take that moment to look up from whatever they were sort of burying their heads in and say, oh, look, there's the Queen of Cups. Like, I'm noticing, I'm taking a step, and I'm breathing, and I'm realizing. Okay, so let's get some more here. Spirit, what other information can you provide for us about how they will meet, or anything else? Any other messages for group 3 and their person here? Yeah, so we did have this energy for you. Now your person, yeah, little mirroring here, because your person has the tendency to feel blocked up and sort of stuck with their situation, which is, of course, representative of how they feel spiritually too, right? Energetically. But anyway, so what were we doing here? We were getting more about the meeting, and I feel that, yes, I see here, again, the Magician. This is a card about manifestation and action. I really, really sense that for the most part, you guys are going to be the one to take one simple action to reach out. When I say reach out, what I'm trying to say is that you are the reason why you either meet this person or speak to this person. Now, I'm not suggesting that you go around. Actually, that's kind of interesting that I just said that, because that's exactly what we were doing over here. So, but this is different. This is quite different. Over here, what I mean by this, and I'm glad I got a chance to clarify this, what I mean by this meeting is that you guys feel called to approach this person, whether that's by speaking to them or by just, they kind of notice your existence. So you feel called to do it. Your spirit guides and your intuition tells you, oh, hey, it's time, okay? But this is different. This was not your intuition. This was your mind and your logic saying, like, come on, let's keep trying, even though it was not intuitive. So I feel that here, you create a lot of opportunity for this person. You actually are the one to give them a breath of fresh air and give them a break. So again, it leads me to say, hang on, because that's, can you please clarify, Spirit, how do they meet? Or what other information, what new information can you provide for us with the union, with their encounter or their union? Spirit, please and thank you. Yeah, they were, your person was stressed from either work, or if not work, then, whatever. I do feel it's work though. Just like whatever they were involved in with certain projects, you see, look at that. 9 of Swords, anxiety, stress, the Devil, just, they're not in the best place when you meet them. So I think that it was the total opposite for one of the other groups. You guys are the ones to kind of be like that. Hey, like, you're not a knight in shining armor per se, but just, it kind of feels like that vibe. And again, we have the 8 of Pentacles. So I am strongly sensing that something with the context of them taking just that breath from their workload is relevant, but for some reason it's not coming through how you're going to meet. So let me just switch gears for a second. Spirit, without the context of work or just in general, what are the energies for group 3's person? What are they like? What kind of a person are they? I think somehow you end up helping this person with their workload or their financial burden or something later down the line. Okay, so I was asking about their sort of like who they are as a person, and then you have here the 8 of Cups, and then you have the Emperor. Yeah, so I mean, we've established that they're hardworking and work-oriented, but here, you know, I feel that they really desire to be in their fullest power. And this is kind of cool. You have the Empress and then the Emperor in the same, so you have a divine counterpart there in addition to the other one. So anyway, they desire to be in their fullest power as the Emperor, and they lack a lot of confidence, which is why they're which is why they're imbalanced, which is why they got so stressed out. So I feel like I'm telling you this because maybe you'll remember it like way later, okay, whenever that does happen for you. Not too long though. You'll remember this because yeah, they got like thrown off of their balance, and this is relevant if you guys are mirroring each other, by the way. And they lacked the belief within themselves rather than being in their fullest power. Again, relevant to you guys if you got thrown off balance. But yeah, they're going to be moving on from that. You're going to be helping them move on from that. That's what you did for yourself so that both of you can be in your fullest power. So let's so the attributes here was that they lacked the confidence, that they have a lot of visions and goals and commitments that they want to have for themselves, but there's just something a little bit off. Okay, so anything else, Spirit, is there anything else that you can tell us about the union, the encounter, how, when, why, anything? Yeah, the other people I got more specifics, but for you guys I only got that one clue. So yeah, a little blocked here, we have here the Queen of Wands. Okay, a lot of court cards for you guys. So I'm just trying to, let me see if I can open up my vision here for what's coming through. I don't think that you meet at work. It was sort of like, the only message that came through was that you met when they were stressed from work, but honestly, that's not telling me anything. Let me get the other deck. Hold on. Let me go back. Spirit, any new messages, any additional information about this union or encounter? The encounter itself, is anything you can tell us? Okay. Whoop. The Magician came out again. Yeah, you guys definitely take initiative. So I'm just, okay, so since the work card did come up a few times, and also it did come up over here, so I don't know, like there's something connecting you guys having to do with the work realm. Really is that is really the best clue that I can have for you guys. I'm sorry it's not more clear. But remember over here that you were, I think I said you were quitting, you were leaving. Maybe you do meet at work, but you're the one that left that stressful situation. That could be possible, and they are still there. It could have been like the same job, the same corporation, or just, if that's not resonating, remember, it's just something having to do with the context of work. So yes, you do take initiative. I feel like you had known this person not by random chance. I feel like you did know them somehow, either from, like, let's say a work level, a personal level, and you then develop some kind of acquaintanceship, and then things just kind of blossomed from there. Like I feel like there was some connection that didn't make you entirely strangers, is what I'm trying to say, like the serendipitous things in the other groups. So yeah, the Magician card here, taking initiative, helping them to come out of that blockage. So being that this is a little bit too blocked, I am not going to continue to force it. See that forcing. But let me just get one more card from a different deck, just so that we can switch up the energies here. Okay, Spirit, is there any new information? You have 8 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Is there any new or additional information you can provide for us in group 3? Anything at all about what's coming towards them in love, or about this union and this person? Okay. Any new information? Okay, wait. I'm not sure if I should... Hang on, let me just do it again. Sometimes it's too many cards. Any new information for group 3? Okay, you also have the Sun card. Yeah, being that it's not... Okay. Whoop. Being that when I asked about the encounter, about the union and the encounter, it didn't kind of like hit me in the face. That is leading me to believe or to lean towards the fact that somehow you guys already knew each other. I'm not saying that you know them currently, but I feel like you kind of just it's like the feeling of if someone else introduces you to each other, again, such as a work meeting, like, oh, this is so and so from wherever place, or through something like that, versus, oh, I'm meeting this new person off the street and it's like this, you know, this new energy. No, it doesn't feel like that. So you have the 9 of Wands. Both of you are ending or coming to an ending of that cycle of battles, okay, which is good news. Although I think that you get there first and then again you assist your person. So I don't want to keep forcing it because that was the whole theme here, but I hope that I got you some useful messages. I really did try my best. There's quite a little bit of blockage on your person's part. You healed it. Your person's struggling a bit here, but they did come through, which is really beautiful. Deep soul connection. So the final cards you have are the Sun and the 9 of Cups, okay? So regardless, I do sincerely feel that you help this person to be themselves again after all of the stress and all of the energetic imbalances threw them off their game. So there's a lot of happiness here, a lot of happiness, healing, brightness. The both of you kind of pushing each other to really go for your dreams and be in your confidence, in your truest power, okay? And wish fulfillment. There's fulfillment, there's satisfaction, there's happiness here, see? Like celebration. All right, and the only other thing I'm kind of getting from your person, I'm getting this sort of, you know, wanting to be in their power, but really kind of lacking the self-trust, you know? It's not that they aren't confident, but I just feel that they're blocked. They are blocked in terms of the power that they feel within themselves. So I hope that that's relevant to you in the future and you can help them through this. You can even help them energetically now, come to think of it. So group 3, very interesting reading. Super, you know, different than the first 2. But yeah, I hope that this helped you guys. Help me out here with how you guys meet, because that one stumped me just a bit. But again, deep soul connection here, very supportive communication, very supportive relationship, okay? And there's so much happiness, and I am seeing, actually just now, I am seeing here, oh yeah, I forgot I even said that. I saw it, double messages in these cards, that it starts off as something very much like an acquaintanceship, but then it completely just bursts into love at a certain point after you guys connect on a certain level. It's like, you know, just that one conversation where things lead to all else, and it just turns into such a higher vibration, okay? So again, very interesting, group 3. Let me know in the comments what's going on for you, and if this did not at all resonate, feel free to pick a different group, but I hope it helped. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe and share if you haven't already. And good luck. I will hear from you guys, I hope. See you next time, and blessings on your journey. Okay, see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey guys, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 4, which is the blue onyx. So let's take a look at what's coming towards you in love. Spirit, this reading is for group 4. And whatever is coming towards them. Okay, that was bad. Hold on. And whatever is coming towards them in love. Please provide us with clear, guided messages for group 4. Sometimes when I try to be too quiet, that happens. Let me just do one more for good luck. These are really the most comfortable cards I've ever used. The Universal Rider Waite. I love these cards. Spirit, what can you tell us for group 4? What is coming towards them in love specifically? Specifically love. For group 4, please and thank you, Spirit. What is coming towards group 4 in love? Wow, that was fast. And I did see a peek of that at the bottom of the deck. I don't know if you guys caught that, but it is here. Top card, 4 of... You gotta be kidding me. Let me compose myself here. The top card, the 4 of Wands. This is a deep soul connection or a twin flame connection. I'm getting here, there's a hint of a return for you guys, and I knew that this was coming. I could smell it before I even started shuffling, okay? The first 3 groups, very different stories that they were telling. This was all over the map, yes, but like, you know, new situations. But for you guys, and you're the first one to get this card. You're the first group to get this card, okay? So we have here the 4 of Wands, and we have the Knight of Cups, the 8 of Cups, and then the 2 of Cups. I need a moment, okay? Yes, it has been quite a reading so far, all the 4 groups. These are incredible messages that are coming through. So I feel that this is a reunion, not a union, a reunion of souls, okay? You have, it's like these bookends. Here's the strong twin flame soul energy. I can feel it. It's resurrecting. It's resurrecting. Wow. Coming out from the dead. This is so powerful that I need to, wow, I'm getting so many messages, so many visions right now. You guys in group 4, this always happens. We share that channel, I feel. So that's why this happens, where it's just like quadruple my energy. Your twin, or you, because you guys mirror each other, it seems as though one of you or both of you is very soon going to be exiting a situation and coming back towards each other. Oh my gosh. Okay. And it's funny because I think that this was a couple of readings ago where I said that very same thing. So this might sound familiar to you guys already. So the cups here, we have the 3 cups in a row. These 2 about love, this one not so much, but it's showing here that someone here is leaving a situation that didn't fit them, because you know what? You guys knew. Whatever situation either you or they were in wasn't each other, was it? It was something else. Something that didn't fit, something that wasn't right, and they are leaving it, or you are. And there's motion and movement here with the Knight of Cups, moving towards each other. There is a reunion that's going to happen. I honestly, you know what, let me not do this to you. I don't want to give you a time frame, because when I used to do readings back I think it was maybe, I don't know, a year or 2 ago, I would get a time frame. I would always get a time frame, and it was always off, because the more that I thought about that time frame, I would just push it away. I'm not going to tell you guys when I'm feeling this, because let me tell you something. The second you start to think about it, you're going to start to push the energy away. So I will save you that, because I went through that and I don't want you guys to go through that. So think about it in terms of stages, not months or years. Here's the stage. Both of you are becoming fed up with the situation that you're currently in. If it's not a situation as in a relationship, it's a mindset. It's a frame of mind where, or a frame of energy even where you're just tired and spent, and it feels like there's no more lessons to learn. There's no more spirit to evolve. The rest is action, and the action is movement towards each other. That is a very, very strong and specific message. Okay. Don't worry, I'll get a ton more for you, I can tell. I'm just trying to get as much as I'm milking it here. I'm trying to get as much as I can from 4 cards, which is unusual for me. So I honestly do feel that it is coming soon. Again, I know some of you have heard that from some time, and you can see what I mean by energy being sort of like pushed and teased. With the Knight of Cups, what I can see here, your person might have for a while been portraying this image that they have forgotten about you, but they haven't. They tried, but they couldn't. That's what I'm getting from that. I feel that they were trying to live under the radar in terms of their emotions, in terms of even their regret. That's what I was getting here. I feel that at a certain point, and it hasn't happened yet, but it's going to soon, maybe. I say maybe as a caution. I feel it's going to happen soon. I'm drawn to that full moon there. It's sort of like, symbolically when the moon is full and we're drawing in all that energy and all that brightness is coming in, the fullness. There's something there about the moon. In my head, I just heard, I don't speak Spanish, but I just heard it in my head, La Luna Llena, like, that means the full moon, I think. I got that. So that was kind of interesting. So that's, that's something that came through there. I wonder why. But I feel that symbolically your person is being guided by the full moon light, which could be literal, yes, but I feel like it's more metaphorical, that they are finding their way out of their darkness, okay? So you guys in group 4, very drastically different messages than the other 3 groups, because I don't even have to tell you I don't even have to tell you. You have been feeling it, you know this person, you've met them before, obviously there's a reunion, okay? So if it is the case that you guys have not met your twin flame, I would be very surprised. But if that is the case, for one, this might not be the group for you guys, but I see here a coming back together. I'm not going to even interpret it for anything otherwise, because that's not what I'm seeing, because I want to be real with you, of course. I'm still getting more here. There's a ton of information here. Okay, your person was around a lot of people before. They were in a home situation, I feel. They were in some kind of a home situation, and some of them, for some of you, your person was even stuck in the situation because of either finances or some kind of additional family members involved. I don't know if children was a factor here. It could have been. But there was something here in terms of the 3D aspect that kept them kind of lodged in that situation that they didn't want to be in. I see them somehow lifting out of that. I don't know how they do that. I don't know how they accomplish this, and it might come up, but somehow they get plucked out of that situation. Why did the word pluck? So yeah, like when you pluck a flower or a leaf or something, when you pluck something, it's sort of like it seems that it belongs in that place, and you're just like yanking it out, and it kind of gives the image of something abruptly happening. So something happens here that makes me guess that some kind of divine interference happened with your person, and they took it, they went with it. Okay. And you guys have probably noticed that I haven't done a specific deliberate love reading in a long time, although it's popped up here and there, but my energies weren't aligned to receive that, but it's coming in loud and clear. Okay, so let's see if I can get even more, because you guys are so connected. So here with the 2 of Cups, this is the reunion. Whenever that happens, it could be sort of, it has the vibe of something new and fresh. And I'm not saying necessarily that it has to do with the new year. It just gives me a vibe that it's something new and so promising of a brighter future. How lovely is that? Okay, I'm not going to comment on what's going to happen with their situation. That's a different reading entirely. But they get plucked out of it, like I said. They move away from it, move onward, and then they move away, then move on, then somehow land in front of you. I know a lot of you resonated with when I used some of the, well, actually I didn't use the written cards. I just heard it in my head, and this might resonate with you, where your person in previous readings, there were multiple, so don't even try to, there were multiple readings where your person said to me, I'm right here. They were right in front of me. They were staring at me, and I'm like, oh my God, this is intense. So some of you, if that's familiar, you guys, we are on the same channel. That's why these messages are so strong right now. This is not normal. So your person, so what I said was your person lands right in front of you. And I mean that literally. Ooh, goosebumps, right? The word land was significant. Maybe some of you guys, your person lives very far away geographically, and they literally landed, like as in a plane, their plane landed. But when I say that they land in front of you, they're right in front of you, like physically. So something happens where you're physically in front of each other. For you guys here, I don't see this as a digital reunion. Okay, no Zoom reunions here. I see this as your person in front of you, and I hope that it's safely in front of you, okay? But yes, there they are. I feel like when this happens, and by the way, let me just comment that the fact that I'm getting all of this information from 4 cards is absurdly, this is ridiculous. Like, that never happens. You know how I am. I get a million cards because I need a story. But the fact that I'm getting from 4 cards shows how loud you guys' present, like your energies together, are insane. Just so connected, so divinely guided, and so long overdue. I'm feeling a heaviness, like I'm just getting dragged down right now. There is this heaviness, and I was getting this very morbid image of your person carrying like thorns on their back. This is, oh my gosh, like you guys are really intense. You're so poetic people. Like you guys should be writers. I'm a writer. You guys need to start writing right now, because your energies are so beautiful in a sad way. Anyway, so your person, so that is a symbolic thing, clearly, that they were carrying these heavy, painful burdens for a long time. Like, I feel it. I'm getting weighed down by this right now. Like, I'm seeing them almost in fetal position. Something really bad must have happened between you guys with this falling out, that they were carrying that burden of pain, you know? Like, they were hopeless for a certain time. They were even desperate, and they just didn't know what to do. They were trapped. They didn't know what to do. Okay, so they were holding these, it looked like thorns and vines or something like that. Okay, you guys got a little glimpse as to how I interpret tarot. The symbolism is always a fun thing to do. So that's what I saw. And over here I was talking about when they were facing you. Okay, so there's your person landed in front of you, sitting in front of you. What I'm getting here is like this simple but incredibly profound conversation after so long. For some of you guys, it's been years, okay? Oh my God, that's heartbreaking. But you got through it, didn't you? You know, anyway, so it's a simple but profound conversation where your person is there across from you, and they don't even know what to say. It's like, what I'm getting is that they're in awe of being in front of you again, and they're just looking at you as if you're a dream. And dreams are significant here, by the way, because they've been having dreams about you more and more and more, and it keeps bubbling up in their subconscious mind. They've been bombarded by signs of your name, is what I'm getting. And as I said that, my phone was buzzing. This is going to start buzzing. So that, just silencing that. Sorry. So that might be relevant. So they have been getting signs and dreams. There was a dream recently. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to connect this, since you guys, we all share the same wavelength. Let's call it wavelength 4, like at this point, because it's usually group number 4. Not always, though. So, so this dream, this might be relevant to you guys, so I'm going to share the symbolism of this. I remember in the dream that I had, being pulled away and towards safety by the person. And what else happened? But the person did it sort of like at first resisting and kind of like having a negative attitude towards it, but then realizing, oh my gosh, no, I have to pull this person to safety. So it's kind of like, I feel like that's relevant with you guys. So like your person is coming back into recognition of knowing you and loving you and wanting to protect you. Right at the heart. It's like when you guys knew each other before, that's what they always wanted. They wanted to protect you, but like their own maybe shortcomings or weakness or maybe cowardice or inexperience, any of these things, immaturity, led them to a very different path away from you, which was of course destined, because as you guys came apart, you're living these very separate but mirrored and parallel existences where both of you are learning or have learned vital life lessons that contributed to this eventual reunion, because otherwise you guys would not be the same people that you are today. Do you see how I am stunned at how much information? It's a wealth of information from 4 cards, you guys. You know that never happens. I am a card hoarder on the table. You know this. So let me just let me get some more. That was intense. So I don't even know what's going to come through. Spirit, what new information can you provide for us for group 4? What's coming towards them in love? For group 4, please. That was very intense. I feel like we all need to do a grounding after that. I'm not good at that though. Let's see. I feel like there should be like a powwow, virtual spiritual group therapy support group or something like that. So you have here the Hermit and the 2 of Wands. Yes, more contemplation. This is happening as we speak. Look at this. This is exactly what I was mentioning your person is going through. They're thinking and reflecting and thinking back on everything and soul searching and seeking answers. And you have the little world and looking into the future at the bright potential. Your person is thinking of moving towards you. I'm going to say it just flat out. That's what I got. That's the message that I got. Your person is sitting here. I feel like they can't even sleep. They can't even sleep at night because, for one, they keep dreaming about you or having signs of your name or maybe a significant date or something like that. And remember, I mentioned before the moon. I don't know why that image is coming to my mind again. But they're sitting here thinking of not reaching out to you. They're thinking of coming towards you. As you can see, that's on a totally different level, isn't it? 2 of Wands is, yeah, so travel could be relevant to some of you, not all of you. If it's not travel in a sense of 3D geography, whatever, it's just movement, it's momentum, motion, all of that. So your person here, they're looking down and they are contemplating themselves. Some of them have even felt ashamed of their mistakes and they're finally coming into this deep acknowledgement of everything that has happened. And they're really going through it. You know, and one thing that I want to add here that is new. A lot of you may have recently felt like you lost your connection to this person. That might be relevant. Yes. You might have felt that. And this is why. Because they just they it was like a whole new, it was like waking up from a dream type of intensity. Like, oh my gosh. They're in hardcore hermit mode, you see? It's not that they detached from you, it's that they are just, remember the fetal position I mentioned earlier? They're balled up in all of their introspection. It's almost as if they're in a different plane of existence. They just like, they left planet Earth, they just went, their spirit went somewhere. Not like limbo, but their spirit went somewhere and took them on a journey, and they're just waking up from this. Wow. I mean, what else can I say here? Like, I mean, I said it all, but I'm just so completely beside myself right now. Spirit, for group 4, what else is coming towards them in love? What additional or new information can you provide for us for group 4? And their person. But thank you, Spirit, for all of these messages so far. A plethora of messages. Okay, so we have here the Page of Cups. Okay, so the Page of Cups. We also have the 3 of Pentacles, and we have the Fool. Remember, I believe I said before that it's, well, actually now my readings are blurring in my head, but yes, it does feel like a new start, a fresh start, a new beginning, and then that's where the Fool comes in. So it's going to be a feeling of newness before and after this person returns. So what I mean by that is, if you personally, for you in group 4, if you are feeling that you are entering a new stage of your spiritual evolution, that's your key. That is your clue that you're going to start to be drawing in everything. And ironically, it's when you stopped even feeling this person or even really thinking about them as much. But you still think about them. Just not as much as it was before. This is such an intense reading. I'm already my God, like 2 hours and 20 something minutes in, and this is also intense, but hey, it was great. All of the groups were amazing, but you guys are really just taking it to a whole other level. So with the Page of Cups, we already kind of established that, right? That they had that idea, and this is going to sound kind of funny here, but you see this fish in the cup. I had a vision of the fish flopping out of the cup and landing on the floor and just like flopping around. So that tells me that they are removing their blockage from their heart, and it's going to be a free and clear cup. And I do see them coming into to awakened energy and awareness, kind of like the fish is like frantically saying, "Oh my gosh, like what's happening here?" And the person in the image is also noticing, like, "Oh my gosh, there's this moving thing at my feet. What just happened?" It's that kind of energy. Okay, so then we have here the 3 of Pentacles. I'm getting kind of like this energy of maturity from that card, because it's sort of like they're working with the energies. They're working with spirit once and for all, finally working with spirit, because they have not been. They have been kind of, I don't want to say the phrase wasting their time, but they have been sort of wasting the learning and the experiences and the wisdom. And for that reason, they have taken extra long to wake up. I feel like they were just extremely stubborn or prideful or even just afraid. You know, they could have been terrified on a subconscious level. Spirit, anything else? Is there anything else you can provide for us in terms of this union this reunion? The other groups I got things like physical attributes or energies, but I don't have to tell you guys. You already know. Spirit, anything else? Hold on. Okay, that happened in another group. Hold on. Give me one moment. Okay, give me a second here. I need a moment. Because the card that fell, the card that just fell away and had to escape my grasp was the Lover's card. Okay. Okay, this is getting spooky. So let's take a step back here for a second, because there's more to the story. As per usual. There's more to the story here. So, the ending of the cycle of burdens, right? The Tower. 10 of Wands, the Tower, and the 7 of Swords. Okay? I think that just by these images, you can kind of see what we're looking at here in terms of your person or even you, right? Again, you guys are really beautiful mirrors of each other. I mean, the kind of connection that I'm sensing from you guys, specifically in group 4, the way that you connect and the way that you vibe with your person here is unlike most connections, is unlike, it is incredibly unique and on another level of powerful and spiritual. You guys must have very important soul paths and missions, because this amount of power within a twin flame union is telling me, hey, when you guys get back into union, the amount of light that's going to be coming from both of you is just going to be outrageous. Okay, so that's like a sidebar message there. So here's just a general thing that's going to happen here. Okay, I actually think it goes like this. Well, it doesn't really matter because the Tower is here to blow it all out of the water. So the cycle of burdens, emotionally and spiritually, is coming to an end for your person, because I feel like you are just 1 or 2 steps ahead of your person in terms of your spiritual growth and age. Okay, so they are coming out of that cycle. It is ending. It is coming to an end, I should say, with the 10, right? Or they even are coming out of it right now. Remember, they're awakening. Oh my God, I just said it. Your unawakened twin is awakening? Oh my God. Let's take... Okay. I'm going to say a very special gratitude prayer for all of us, for all of you guys, because that is amazing. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Divine. Your unawakened twin is awakening. And therefore, these burdens are going to drop, and then they're going to sort of impulsively move to the next part. Remember this momentum here? So that's that. So with the 7 of Swords, this was the deception. This was the self-deception. There's also hints of betrayal and dishonesty, whatever, okay? The Tower. This is just the most intense card in the deck, and for good reason. Your person is experiencing, I feel, as we speak, or coming very soon, but I do feel it's already started. Yes, it has. It has already started for your person. They're going through the Tower moment, okay? Many moments. This will not be pleasant for them. So again, I'm not surprised that for many of you, you haven't felt them. It's as if they're conserving every ounce of energy that they can because of this intense change and shift and transformation. I'm not surprised you haven't felt them like you did in the past, which is good for you because you had stuff to do. You know, you were busy. You are busy. You're very goal-oriented and passionate, and that's what you've been working on, and you've been waking up in a different way, which is amazing. I love it. Okay, so that's that. They're going through this Tower moment now. And again, stages, right? So after they come up from that Tower thing, I can see them returning with the Tower crumbled symbolically, their previous way of thinking. So that's what the Tower to me now symbolizes. Their rigid frame of thinking, their pride, their ego, their lower self, all of that is crumbled on the floor, on the ground, and dust is coming up. You know, this is really intense. I'm telling you, you guys need to write a novel because your energy is just outrageously creative and vivid. Anyway, so there it is. Everything's crumbled, right? So their foundation is shattered because it was a false one. See, the deception here was a false one. So as that happens, as that's happening, or after it's happening, they look up and they see the destruction that they cause, or they see the shambles around them, and they think of you. They think of you, they remember you, and they're like, holy crap, what have I been doing? And they realize. And that word, realize, is so underrated. It's a light bulb. It's that pocket of light that illuminates all of the darkness in their mind. And all they can see is you. Oh my gosh. Whew. And then, with this reunion, they're going to feel, here with the Fool card, so we have the Two of Cups, the Fool card, and the Lover's card. I'm going to show you this one more time because that's just so freaking beautiful. So, with this reunion, they feel this brightness, this purity, this hope and chance for a new beginning, and it changes them. Even just that. I mean, there's really no comment here about, like, your reaction, but, I mean, it's sort of obvious in a lot of ways, right? Depending, but... So, it feels like this fresh start, and this, you know, they're so grateful for just that opportunity. So, finally here with the Lover's card, let me just get messages for that, and then I think that I have to just close it there, because this reading was so intense. Spirit, what further or new information can you provide for us about the Lover's card? The Lover's card. For group 4, please. So we have here the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. Now, immediately I see here that they see you as the Queen of Cups. They admire the heck out of you, seeing you on this pedestal of this empathic, intuitive, psychic, and healing persona, right? And they are coming into more balance. They feel healed just by being in your presence. And I felt that very strongly right there, very strongly. They feel incredibly drawn to you. I mean, obviously, right? They feel so drawn to you, and they feel so much, they just feel so much better just being with you. Just being in your presence is healing. Like, literally your energy, the energy that you carry with you. They feel healed by that. Again, I'm getting physical reunion. 3D world reunion, which is huge. And I know how long you've waited for that. Spirit, anything else? Anything else for group 4? Any new or additional information you can give us for group 4 and what's coming towards them in love? I can't believe how long this reading was tonight. This is insane. Yeah, I mean... So I asked for new information, so let me see if there's any hidden things here, because this is what we already know. The Three of Swords, okay? I don't want to give you the impression that when your person returns, they're going to be fully healed, because they're not. However, them being awakened is everything. Because before this point, they could not absorb a single thing about learning or about your connection. They were just so clammed up that nothing could get through. No ounce of light could get through. All their walls were up. And so the fact that they're awakened is giving you hope. Okay, there's hope here. There's potential. There's light to grasp, a thread of light to grasp, maybe more. Okay, so with some time, because they are very stubborn, with some time you're going to see a difference in that, and then you have the Death card, okay? The rebirth. Oh my gosh, I cannot. Let's do a final draw here. Spirit, what else, what new or additional information can you provide for us for the Four of Wands? Incredible. You have the Four of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Lover's card. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you have here the King of Swords. You have the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands. I actually... Yeah. I mean, you guys have been clearly living on 2 different planets for, like, a long time. Bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Cups. Let me actually just, for safety, let me get one more drawing from this new deck, because I know I used a lot of cards. Hold on. You know what I'm actually going to do with this deck? I'm going to just be bold here. With permission and with respect, the twin flame of group 4, would you like to provide for them any messages? The twin flame of group 4 people. What is your message for them, please? Holy cow. So they're saying what we already know, that they've been through every battle under the sun, and so have you. But here they're confirming that they're waking up. They're dealing with a ton of guilt and grief and loss, this sorrow coming through and hitting them like a punch in the gut. They want to be with you. They want to commit to you. This is the Hierophant. This can often signify marriage or long-term commitment or spiritual unions of any kind. They want to reconnect, and they want to commit to you. Okay? Again, bottom of the deck, 10 of Cups. Let's get that other one there. See? This is happiness, this is harmony, this is, quite honestly, this is bliss. This is blissful energy coming here, and you have it twice. Okay, so I am completely, like, I think I have to stop there. This is getting out of hand. Because, wow. Group 4. So, there we have it. Okay, thank you, Twin Flame of Group 4. I mean, they said it all, okay? They said it all. Just like sitting there in front of me and saying, like, all these things. You guys have to let me know. You have to let me know, okay? Let me know in the comments either now or whenever about your story. You know I love the stories. Okay, Group 4, this was incredible. This was one of the most powerful readings I've ever done on my entire channel. I kid you not, okay? So yes, let me know, Group 4, if for some reason this didn't resonate, it either resonated 100% or 0%. So if it didn't, then you feel free to pick a different one. But this is true for you guys for Group 4. So again, share with me what's going on with you. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I wish you the best on your journey. If you haven't, please do subscribe and share. And thanks again for tuning in, sending you blessings and love, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.